Game Over 86 coming back with another video, and today, ladies and gentlemen, this video is based on Nintendo still trying to silence and censor videos that I believe are fair use. This YouTuber I have been subscribed to for a very long time. His name is Modern Vintage Gamer. He recently just made a video talking about how somebody at Nintendo, possibly of Japan, has came and actually claimed the videos and blocked them worldwide now. Most of them were his Switch homebrew videos that showed some Nintendo games on there. But he has never once in his videos told anybody or taught anybody or did tutorials on how to hack your console and how to pirate games and stealing. He's never condoned it. Very well done editing. Great YouTuber. I love his videos. I've watched every single one he comes out, and I think he releases a video, I think, once a week. Amazing. He's gotten a lot of views on these videos, but now they're pretty much censored, and it sucks because, you know, it's like some people out there, you know, that say, hey, YouTube should only be a part-time. You know, these people that are wanting to go full-time and all this. And I look at it as a regular job if you go full-time. I don't do full-time. Be real with you guys. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. I got other priorities. Man, I wish I could just wake up and do videos Monday through Friday and 3 videos a day and make up bullshit propaganda. Not really the bullshit propaganda, but, you know, make up every little video on every little thing just for clicks and views. No, I really don't wish that. That's why a lot of my videos that you guys see, some of them have already been talked about like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was making them probably then. Like, and I just post them on Monday, Wednesday, Friday to kind of keep that constant, you know, video out for my subscribers, the people that do enjoy my content. Yeah, I may not get the greatest amount of views because I didn't have that video out 2 days when it was popular. But a lot of the times, you know, my editing cycles and some of the videos that I shoot, I only have a certain amount of time to make these videos. And then I have kids to have to, you know, that I have to take care of. And I have a wife that, you know, that wants attention. And I have other priorities in life. So to say that somebody, and I don't know what he does, I don't think he does it full time, but there are people out there that spend hours and hours on videos, and they make a lot of money and they depend on these videos. And I've always said, if you spend a lot of time on a video and you want people to see your video, you want people to view it and really comment on it and give you praise if it's great. If it's not, you want some criticism maybe and some critiquing to maybe change and to fix something that you may have done wrong, or maybe that you have worded wrong, or maybe that, you know, we're all learning together in the YouTube world. I don't care who you are. There's always somebody out there, whether you got 1 million subs or 100 subs or 1,000 subs. We're always trying to do better. We're always trying to raise the bar. We're never wanting to stay just okay. And I think when I see Modern Vintage Gamer, all the work that he's done in these videos, and granted, he does do 1 video a week, it's still a lot of money and a lot of time. And people can say, money, what is he spending? I mean, it costs money to upload videos. It costs money to run your electricity and to pay for stuff. And I'm not saying he's asking anybody to cover him. I'm just saying a lot of people forget how much time and effort's into a lot of these videos. Hell, a lot of the bigger YouTubers out there don't even edit their videos now. They can afford an editor so that they don't have to spend as much time doing it. They can afford a studio, or they can afford people to help them, you know, work on their channel. Yeah, that would be nice. It's just me here. I'm the only one that does my editing. Yeah, it's not the best. I can admit that. I'm still learning some of the software. I've asked other YouTubers, and they've been glad and very nice and helped me out. Nobody's ever really been real, you know, with their nose in the air. They've always been real open. I appreciate every single one of you, and you know who you are out there, so thank you. But it's just funny because I see this, and I see Nintendo at it again. And it's like, when you do this as a company, you're hurting your company. They can look at it and say, oh, they're going to watch this video and then they're not going to want to buy games, or, oh, they're going to try to hack the console and never pay for games. Well, I'm going to tell you something that's some real shit. When it all goes digital, who would want to pay for internet on something that they're not going to physically own on a less superior, on a shittier console compared to a PC, and spend all that money on games that you never lower price on, because a lot of your games are $60 until the next gen. I mean, there's Wii U games still out there for $60, and that's ridiculous. There's some that are 20, but most likely their games stay $60. Nintendo's first party titles, which a lot of the times that's what they claim. That's what they do. They demonetize or they take the ad revenue, and a lot of big YouTubers don't stream their games because you can only do it at like a 10-second interval thing, and you couldn't stay on there. And then supposedly they changed and they said, hey, you can go ahead and do it as long as you're in the video or if you're commentating over it. You can't just rip our video and use it, which is understandable. That's cool. But when I sit here and I see Nintendo out of most other companies, like, who else does it? I've never had Sony or Microsoft ever claim a video of mine that I've used Xbox stuff or I've used PlayStation stuff. That is a fact. I have made 3 Nintendo videos that have been demonetized and I deleted them. I didn't make jack shit off of it. I'm not a big enough channel. But imagine how much time some people put into them channels and then they get demonetized. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't put a whole lot of time in them channels. A lot of the times I found some articles that I was researching and I gave them my points and my opinions on it, and then I may have showed a little bit of gameplay, probably too long, of a first-party title or a commercial through Nintendo, why I was talking about it, but still, it didn't matter because it didn't pass at the time. So I get it. But I can see now why Nintendo would allow people to do it now, but it's kind of shady because you still don't understand what you can do and what you can't do. They went out and said, yeah, you can use our stuff, like I just said. And the reason why they're doing it, they don't care about the YouTubers. They don't care about people. They don't care if, oh, that's going to make them all happy. No. They're a fucking business. For the 19th time, I know there's always somebody that comes in my channel and goes, why would you talk on Nintendo, man? They've done nothing but great things. And a lot of people say it about Sony too, Microsoft. They are a business, man, a business. Look, they are a business. They care about money. Okay, if they don't make money, they don't make games. They don't like make another console, okay? That means if you don't pay them money, they can't get you what you want. So if you're paying them money, then they like you. If you're not buying their shit, they could care less what you think. I've bought their stuff before. Granted, I've spent money on them before where I'm like, wow, what was I thinking? You know, and then there's times where I bought money and I'm like, man, this is a great purchase. You know, it was worth my money. Thank you, Nintendo, for taking your time to make a great game or to take time and bust your ass when other companies wouldn't. But then there's a lot of times that Nintendo will do this shit and maybe literally demonetize or claim videos to where they're blocked now on his channel worldwide to where nobody can even see them because it had a little bit of a homebrew stuff in there. And some of the games he showed, he owns physically. So if they were ROMs anyway, he owns them. And fair use is pretty much what most people use. And you don't see a lot of other companies care. You want to know why? Because they want their games to be seen. Nintendo don't want their games to be stolen. They want them to be seen, but they want people to go out and be like, oh, I have to buy the game. They want to see a YouTuber streaming a game and go, yeah, you can go check it out, man. It's $60. Yoshi's Crafted World or whatever, right? But if you see a homebrew game or somebody pirating them or showing you how to do it or showing you where these ROM sites are, which I don't condone, and I pretty much, if I seen YouTubers doing that, I'd be like, what are you doing? Don't show people that. Don't rat people out like that. Dude, they don't want people to see that and go, oh, I don't have to pay $60 for this game. I can just steal it. Because there's a lot of people not in the know. And I get it. And I don't condone piracy. But you know what? When you make a game $60 fucking and you don't lower the price for 5 years and you're like, well, they should buy our game. But then the game's like a repetitive remake or a remaster or a port of a damn game that they've already purchased. Why would they want to spend $60 on it when they could easily download it for free? Hack it, whatever. And the reason I think why a lot of people are homebrewing the Switch, not because, I mean, there's 2 reasons. The Switch is selling like hotcakes. It is a popular console, even though it's a lackluster console when it comes to power and a bunch of features. But the main reason why people are homebrewing it is to show how weak these security things are and to show other people, hey, this is what Nintendo's lacking. They're lacking Netflix. They're lacking, well, they put YouTube now. They're lacking Hulu. They're lacking all these other things that they're showing you what they should have had on it in the first place. They're opening up a locked box, a locked little plastic box like PlayStation and Xbox. Their consoles are locked. That means you can't just put a game in and go, oh, I don't want it to run at 30 frames. I'm going to go in here and change it to 60 frames because I paid $600 or $500 or $400 or $300 for a console and I should have that choice. No, See, that is where the homebrew market comes in and goes, or the community, and comes in and goes, this is what you can actually do with your console. Ain't this cool? Imagine if they would just allow you to do this. Now, some of them are piracies, and some of them are just showing you that you can run in Nintendo 64 emulators on. Some of them are showing you GameCube stuff. Okay, people were bitching about, you know, not having the, what is that? The old school games that came with the Wii and the Wii U on the store. You know, you're talking about your old school gen consoles. They're only giving you 2 or 3 Nintendo games, and really they're giving you a bunch of the same special edition Nintendo games on the NES, you know, on your online service that you're paying $20 a year for. And people are showing you, hey man, you can put Super Nintendo games on here, you can put 3DS games, you can put all kinds of stuff on here. And Nintendo don't want you to do that because Nintendo wants to slowly feed that into you or sell it multiple times over to make money. And people may defend that, but that is where I say, why don't you just give the virtual console? And that's what the word I was trying to think of earlier. And this ain't a video that's jumping. I'm just pinpointing some of the mistakes that Nintendo's still making. And I seen his channel, and you know, like I said, I watch his videos every time when he comes out. You know, he makes a video, like I said, once a week. So I seen that video and I was like, wow, that is BS, because he didn't do anything illegal. He didn't do anything wrong against the YouTube guidelines. He didn't break any laws, and he did fair use straight across the board, which Nintendo said is fine to do. And for them to come out and do that is just showing you that they're still censoring stuff, because they know that when the all digital world comes, not everybody's going to want to pay $60 and pay you $20 or $60 to PlayStation or $60 for that or Game Pass. I'm telling you right now, when that all happens, the end of the console generation, Game Wars, whatever, half these YouTuber channels are going to go bye-bye, because they won't have no bullshit propaganda rumors that they read on Reddit or some other bullshit website to fucking spew into the microphone, into the camera. That is the truth. Eventually, they will all go PC, because PC allows you to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want, and however you want, without having any company say, you know what, you're blocked. You're blocked because you said this word, or you have to pay us money to play these games online because we don't even own the servers, but yet we're going to charge you for them. You can only go to our store to buy games instead of choosing what store you want, to save your money, to go back to them and go, you know what, that's why. And that's why people go to Steam. That's why people buy PCs. And people can say, oh, I don't like PCs. Well, okay, so you don't like a PC that can play every game that's out right now. And eventually it'll be able to run PlayStation 4, and you don't have to upgrade it every gen console, because it's already upgraded if you build a beastly computer. And people say, no, man, it's too much money, I don't know how to work it. Or they talk about updating the drivers. It's literally 2 clicks and you're done. It's literally 2 clicks. It's very simple. You don't know how to do that in 2019. You just don't need to do YouTube then, or you don't need to play video games. All these consoles are going strictly PC. Because they see the writing on the wall. They're not stupid. They see how many people leave their platform or their console to go to PC. They see Steam. They see all these other stores out there that have way cheaper prices for their games. Why do you think PlayStation and Microsoft and Nintendo do sales every week? Because if they don't, people will end up stealing them, or they'll go to another store and get them. So pretty much what I'm saying is that Nintendo says one thing and then does another. They are a multi-million-dollar company. They do care about money. They don't really care about the consumers as much as they say they do. That is what marketing is all about. I mean, come on. If you're a car salesman, you're going to talk about how the car's great. If you're a Sony salesman, like even Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aimé, he was a salesman. He was nice, but he was a salesman. That's what they get paid to do. No disrespect. I'm just saying, quit falling in love with everything that they do, okay? Because eventually, you're going to see the writing on the wall like they do with most consumers. And most consumers are tired of paying for overpriced stuff, for underperforming hardware, and not having not having consoles or having the freedom to play their game how they want and when they want and where they want. And being told that they have to pay extra money for stuff that they've already paid for. So if you guys like my channel, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Hit the thumbs up, share this video if you would like, And if you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know what you didn't like a video. Am I wrong? What do you guys think about this? And I will leave Modern Vintage Gamers YouTube channel down in the description box. If you guys want to check out his channel, you can click the link. You guys can subscribe to him if you like him. Other than that, guys, I love you very much. I'm real. I just want to share this video and share you guys my thoughts about what's going on. I don't know the guy personally. I know there's bigger YouTubers out there making videos, I'm sure, on it. But I'm going to give you guys my thoughts as a fan, of his channel. I appreciated his hard work. I appreciated his thoughts, his knowledge on it. And I really just appreciate, learning new things as we go forward, because we're all trying to evolve. We're all trying to expand and to become better YouTubers for the consumers, for the gamers, and for ourselves. And for these companies to censor people out there and to really give strikes or claims or blocks is just BS, and it needs to stop. And I think going forward, if this gets big enough, maybe they'll change, maybe they'll apologize, maybe they'll let him put it back up. But I don't think it will, because Nintendo's the one company out there that hasn't been with the times for a very long time. Anyway, I love you very much. Do a good deed, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Take care of one another. Peace.